Hey everybody, it's Courtney. Today I want to talk about the generation of hating ass parents. I don't know what the issue is, but we have a whole bunch of hating ass parents in the color community. I don't know why. I don't know why it feels like they don't want to see us do well. But that's what we're about to talk about today. Hey everybody, it is me, Courtney Francois. I know it's been a minute, but here I am. We're back with another blog. So today we're going to talk about the generation of hating ass parents. So when you look at other cultures, other races, whether it's Chinese, white, Arab, Asian, they all prepare their children for the future. They all let their children stay maybe until 25 or so, let them get themselves together, get their lives together, run their school, work, stack their money, all that good stuff. Most of the time when they're working, they are preparing their lives for their children and their grandchildren, trying to make sure that their children are set. They don't really have to worry about too much. They don't have to handle too much. But when it comes to the black community, it's not like that. Your parents pretty much waiting on you to turn 18 so you can get out. Anytime you need any type of help, it's like you need some money, you need this, you need that. Even if you're trying to, let's say, rent from your parents, please believe they're going to hit you over the head, $700, $800. They're not going to try and help you out or give you a plug or make sure you and your children are making it, or, okay, y'all just pay $400, y'all just pay $300, or y'all just stay here for free, stay in the house, get yourself together, build up your credit and no. I don't know what it is about the black community, but it seems like most of our parents are haters and they don't want to see us really make it. And then that makes us feel like, man, I'll never do my kids like that. My kids ain't never going to have to worry about nothing because I'll never be like this. And I guess it's a good thing because it pushes us to be better, to make sure that we can give everything to our kids and our grandkids to make sure they are set up the same way the other races do. But I'm just not understanding what the issue is. Like, even my mom, I don't get too much assistance like that. Like, please believe everything is full charge. My house caught on fire and she needs some extra money, so I'm moving to your guest house next door. The guest house has none of my furniture because my house caught on fire. It was already set up. If no one was going to live here, so I moved here. How much is the rent? $700. And everyone I know, they didn't think I was paying $700. They like, dang, she charging you that much? And I'm like, yes, exactly. Yes, $700. No deals, no plugs. And she just recently lowered the rent, and that's only because I was about to buy a house. So when I was about to move out and buy a house and the mortgage was the exact same price as the rent I was paying, $56 more. You know what I'm saying? And they mowed the lawn, and she wanted me to pay the water bill while paying the rent. It's like, pay the water? What is this? You want me to pay $700, pay the water bill, pay my utilities, take care of my children? Like, dog, how are you helping me get ahead at all? Like, how is this helping me to get ahead at all? I could have sworn this was a situation to try and help me get ahead, but obviously not. This is a situation to help your pockets, not mine. So, and a lot of us go through that. Whether we need to ask our parents for a loan, whether we need a co-signer. Oh, man, they ain't never co-signing. We need to be an authorized user on a credit card. We don't even need a card. Just make us an authorized user to build our credit. No, not at all. They're not really going to help us too much at all. We're going to have to figure it out and go the long, hard way of getting ourselves together if nobody ever taught us. When in other races, they don't go through that. They got all these Boost Mobile stores, all these corner stores, and they're putting all their children on. They're going to put their sons on, put their daughters on with hair boutiques or doing eyebrows or nails or little grocery spots. White folks, they're going to teach their children about credit, get them credit cards while they're still in high school, make sure they're good to go. Chinese, I knew a dude I worked with named Jerry. He was like 24. he was still living at home. He was working where I was working at a chemical plant. He was also working in GameStop. And he was like, I'm still in my parents' house. I'll probably move out like next year, and just saving money, getting together, building my credit. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be so geeked to put your kids out as soon as they're about to graduate. You're supposed to help them build, let them build it up so they'll have it together, and then let them move on and hop on their own. I mean, not just push them out there while they have nothing. And that's how most of us fail, because all of our parents wanted us to get out, and then we really had to struggle to make it happen. So now then we mess around and have some kids, and now we are struggling to get it together, to build everything up, also while trying to raise these children, while trying to maybe have a family and put everything together at the same time, when it shouldn't be like that. So that's why I say this is the generation of hating ass parents, because it seemed like even back in the day, it seemed like they tried to build something for their children to have to give their children. I know my granddad, he had a couple stores and a couple things that he left to my mom. Now my uncle stole it, I guess because he didn't have an official will, or he rewrote the will because he was an attorney and made it so he left it to himself. But yeah, he even left stuff to my mom. I mean, left plenty of stuff to her. So it's like, other generations before them, they were down to leave stuff and down to try and help their children. Whatever they had, they tried to leave it to them, make sure they're all right. I mean, my mom may have some stuff for me in her will when she dies, but I gotta wait for you to die for me to inherit anything, to get any type of real assistance. I can't get any real assistance right now. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I mean, that just, like I said, it motivates us to do better with our own children, because my sons, they will be set up. I'm setting up a juice business. I'm setting up a clothing line. I'm trying to be done working by 40. And the point of that is for me to teach them and train them to make sure they're good to go. They don't really have to work a job if they don't want to, or to put them in sports, or put them in whatever they want to be, in college, and let them stay at the crib, have a big enough house that they can stay there until they are ready to get out on their own and they're able to financially support themselves without being broke. You know what I'm saying? Have some money saved up and be able to pay bills and handle their life. I mean, why would you want to see your child struggle? And then anytime that we most time need or something from our parents, they get a whole attitude. You need what? You need help. Well, why you ain't got this? Why you struggling so much? Because of you. You set my life up like this. What you mean, why? You set this up. So now I'm trying to get it together. Now I need a little bit of help, and I can't get it? And then every time you bring up the other race, well, we ain't them. Well, you need to act like them. I mean, y'all always bring up the white folks. I mean, why can't y'all follow some of their traditions with trying to help your children out and trying to prepare for your children to have a better life? So, yeah, this generation of parents, African American parents, black parents, parents of color, I'm not understanding why we don't really try to help set our children up better. And I mean, even with this generation now, you see it's a lot of parents that really just don't care. Like, it's a good amount of us trying to be entrepreneurs. It's a good amount of us trying to be good parents and prepare and have things set up for our children. But for the most part, it's probably going to be like the same cycle. Because a lot of these parents not even raising their children right now when it comes to parents of color. So we could see their children probably out. I mean, their children are out here wild now. So we can see them probably having wild children, probably doing the most, stealing, taking stuff, not really succeeding the way they need to in life, just stuck in the system. And I mean, we need to do better. Like I said, all the other races stick together. All the other races want to support their children and want their children, their families to thrive. But when it comes to us, it seems like it's not that way. So this was just a quick vlog on that and how it feels like parents of color are just haters, especially in this generation. Like, they just really don't want to see us do good. They don't want to help us do good. Like, it's just too much for them. That's not what they want. They want us to sit around and figure it out and wait until we about 50 to their age. And see, it took me, like, why would you want it to take me that long and not have these children? Why do you want that for me? I'm not understanding. Why didn't you teach me anything while I was younger? I'm not understanding. Well, I'm having to figure all this stuff out on my own. I could have swore that's what I had a parent for, but hey, who am I to say these things? So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, show it to your friends, all that good stuff. And I will be back with more vlogs. Been busy with life, but I'll be back. So see you guys later.